Welcome back to the JaxReia Corporate Sponsor Highlight Series. I am Nasreen Ali, your host and the president of the Jacksonville Real Estate Investors Association. Today, we're coming to you from Jekyll Brewing, a craft brewery with patio deck views of beautiful Jacksonville Beach. I am joined by my guest, Jay Hussey. Welcome, Jay.
Thank you. Thank you.
So good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
So, you are serving on the board of JaxReia,
Yes, I am.
and you're also a corporate sponsor.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. So, in addition to the service you're already providing the real estate community through being on the board, tell us what your business does as a corporate sponsor for the real estate community.
Yes, ma'am. So, my business is based on leveraging people's next business venture. So, what I specialize is private money lending. So, what we do is we help people get loans, lines of credit, or business credit cards to help them go ahead and use that money to go ahead and invest into their next real estate venture, or if they're starting a business. Now, one thing special about the company, we don't lend to everybody. So, we want to make sure that people have their proper business plan, they have their proper plans in place, because our loans, we get people approved for a bigger amount than what you would get at a bank. But at the same time, we want to make sure that people are not just adding on additional debts. We have the proper business plan in place. We have the proper leverage plans in place so that the money is going to work out and they're going to use it correctly.
So, you talked about not lending to everyone. What would you say are some of the things someone would have to have in place if they wanted to use you as a lender?
I would say definitely want to have a business plan,
Okay.
680 FICO score. We want to make sure we have credit card utilization at 25% or below.
Mhm.
And if we have those three things, I see no reason not to move forward.
Wow. Now, were you always in the lending business?
I started out, I would say, born and raised here in Jacksonville.
Oh,
Born and raised here in Jacksonville. I got my degree in finance, so I started out on the investment side.
hmm.
So when I got my finance degree, I took the general finance course. So I took pieces of investment, I took pieces of corporate tax, and I took pieces of real estate. So I took classes in all three. When I originally graduated, I got a job at Fidelity in the investment side, going for a Series 6 and becoming a financial advisor.
Right.
So eventually that led me into the real estate space. So I wasn't always in the lending space. I was more on the investment side, but that eventually led me to the real estate space. I was actually studying to be a real estate agent, and then I got a phone call from Navy Federal at the time in 2016, and I got an opportunity to be a junior loan officer back in 2016. So that's what gave me the gateway into lending.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, how long have you been with JaxReia?
I've been with JaxReia for a year and a half.
Okay. And what led you to JaxReia?
Actually, my new business partner, Jeff Willer.
Okay.
Jeff Willer.
Yeah.
He told me that if I wanted to expand my business, if I wanted to make connections, meet the right people, other like-minded people that are like myself that are on the same path, it would be best to go to JaxReia.
And how's that going for you? What kind of relationships would you say you've developed?
I would say it's kind of priceless. It's kind of priceless relationships. It's not something that you can put a price on. It's something that continues to expand. I'm continuing to learn every day. I would say not only getting new clients, making new business partners, but also I'm gaining new friendships as well.
Right.
So that's an added benefit. But the knowledge, also the courses and the classes, but also allowing me to teach others.
Right.
That's an added benefit that I wasn't anticipating. That has been added to help my business continue to expand.
That's wonderful to hear. And are you an investor yourself?
I am a real estate investor.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So that would your expanding business as a loan officer, did that also spill into your investing?
It did.
Okay, that's great
It
to
did.
hear. That's wonderful.
So with the RIA, just in case those that don't know, the RIA provides a lot of different agents and wholesalers that can provide you different properties. And it just so happens that one of the partners that is with the RIA actually have my last property that is currently on the market. Just in case anybody's interested, Manatee Drive. But I got my last project that is on the market right now. I got it from one of the wholesalers within the RIA.
Wow.
So
Okay.
real estate is fun. Real estate is fun.
That's right. And we are actually hosting them as well. So Remy will be here
Remy's
speaking
the
with
man.
us. Yes.
Remy's the man.
Awesome. Can you think of maybe a challenge that you experienced and how leaning on the RIA might have helped you get through that?
I would say one of the challenges that I had was taking my business to the correct people. So as I said before in the beginning, I just don't want to lend to everybody just because my program can get people a lot of money very quickly. So I wanted to be connected with the right people and I wanted to market to the right people. It's not saying that, oh, this person versus this person, but also you want somebody that is business oriented, that is primarily I don't want to be biased, but I love people that are investing in real estate. I really believe in real estate.
Right.
Real estate is one of the things where you can invest in something and you have the equity building within that product, but then you also have the passive income that is generating itself. So the RIA has given me a direct connection with the people that I wanted to get in contact with.
Sure.
And then also, like I said, offering those classes to where I can teach and tell people, because a lot of people come to me sometimes and they want the lending, but that FICO score is an issue, or that credit utilization is an issue, or they don't have somebody that they can trust to really tell them what they need to do without trying to sell them something.
Right.
So we offer a free consultation service. So the RIA has definitely helped me connect with the right people.
Right. So would you lend to someone who, say, had the FICO score, had a business plan that looked good on paper, but maybe was inexperienced at real estate?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want to discourage anybody from going, but that's why if you are new, we want to make sure that you have that business plan so that you can have something to fall back on and lean on once you're actually in the field.
Right.
Because you can create that business plan, but once you're actually in the field, you're actually doing certain things and real life happens, you need something to fall back on so that you know what you need to do in certain situations.
Right. Okay.
So as long as they have that business plan, we have the FICO score, we make sure the credit cards are right, and we go over things together, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and go forward. And then I'll also help people afterwards. So they don't have to pay me, hey, Jay, I forgot to do this, or I did that. Like, what should I do?
Right.
So make sure we do that as well.
So after placing the mortgage, you provide service post.
I like to tell people I'm also a financial therapist as well. So.
Much needed. Much needed.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone who is wanting to invest in real estate, is perhaps overwhelmed because it really can be a huge undertaking? There's so many different paths and so many perceived barriers to entering into real estate investing. What advice would you give someone who is wanting to start but can't figure out where?
I would say somebody once told me, I can't believe I'm repeating this. But proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. So I would tell that person, prepare as best as you can.
Right.
Review your plan with somebody that you know is an expert or that you would think is an expert. Joining the RIA is a great place to talk to people that are in the field, that are doing it, to find those experts, and just bounce your ideas off of, not necessarily giving people exactly what your investments are, but just give them your plan.
Right.
And just go over with people that have actually done it. Not with people that are talking about they've done it. Talk to people that have actually done it.
Right.
And it's okay to be, you also want to fill people out, but it's okay to be transparent sometimes.
Sure.
You know? So I would say do your research, prepare as best as you can, and then talk it over with somebody.
Right.
And that should help you out.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Well, it certainly has been a joy and a pleasure working with you on the board. And I'm looking forward to doing some business with you.
Yes, ma'am. Likewise.
And thank you so much for coming here and sharing your time with us. We really appreciate your insights.
Always a pleasure.
So you heard it. If you're looking to start investing in real estate, be sure to reach out to us at JaxReia.com.